And now I'm going to show you the 4 boys. I'm just in my room. I'll show you outside because it's so sunny. This is where I've been sunbathing in my garden. It's where I spent so many hours like the last few days. I'm just going to open the windows a little bit. So what I normally do in the morning when I wake up is I have blinds, so when they're down it doesn't let like quite as much light in as when they're open. And I live, my bedroom's at like the back of the house, so there's no one that can really see me when I'm sort of like walking around in my bedroom. So it doesn't matter if my blinds are up. So I normally open the windows just a little bit to let some air in. And here's a tour of my room. I'll give you a quick, I'll show you quickly. It's my new bedspread. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love patterns like this. It's like my favourite books ever, True Blood books. So I need to tidy my room a little bit anyway. So these guys are playing, and I need to go pick up some things from Pets at Home today because it's really weird light, you can't see them properly, because they've only got the gross bits of their food left. If you look, how gross is that? Like, they're so fussy, and I hate just having the gross bits left. So I won't throw them out or anything. It's just like the bits that they don't really like that always get like thrown back in and stuff. So I'll just mix it in with like a new batch. They get through so much food. So I'm now up to 17 gerbils I have altogether because of the new litter. So they do eat quite a lot of food. So I think I normally buy the gerbil Pets at Home muesli and Jerry gerbil mix as well. I mix them all in together. And I also need some potty litter, which I'm completely out of. So just found something yummy though. Something also happened with these guys, which I forgot to tell you about earlier. That was I cleaned them out last week sometime, and I was going to film it, but my camera was out of battery because I know someone's requested ages and ages ago to see it. I promise I will get that done soon, but I didn't get around to filming it because it was such like a dilemma anyway. I was so upset about what happened. What happened was, sorry that's really messy, anyway, this basket here is what I had. I used to have the hamsters on here, and I put the boys on here because I thought it'd be bad if like Harry and Woody could still see each other but they were apart, so I put them in here. They were fine, but then I put these guys in like the container that I used to put them in, like with a wheel and everything to keep them occupied when I cleaned them out. And I could hear a lot of squeaking, but I thought it was like the older babies in with Woody. So I just ignored it, and I was just like glancing over and they seemed alright. And then to clean this tank out, so yeah, it takes me around 20 minutes. So it's quite a long time to keep them in the container. So I normally get like my mum and my dad and my sister to like watch them, but I didn't this time because everyone was a bit busy. So they were just on their wheel, they had loads of stuff to play with, I kept like giving them treats now and then I looked and Goofy and Pluto were like having a fight, and it wasn't like, it was a fight, like not like a proper fight, but like it wasn't play fighting, it wasn't like boxing or anything like that they do, but it was the only time I've seen it before is when I've introduced like 2 strange gerbils, and they'll do that, and there was a lot of chasing, and so they were just basically chasing each other around in the tank, and he was just trying to avoid him, not in the tank, in the container, sorry. So anyway, I was trying to rush to get this all cleaned and finished and put everything, wash everything, and dry everything and put everything back really quickly. And then I was like making clicking noises, trying to make them to stop and banging while I was putting all the sawdust in. I have like 4 bags to put in, so it took me ages. So I couldn't get them in quick enough. I put them all in together, and then they carried on doing it in here, and I was like, oh no, what is this? And at the time I was like really ill with a really bad cold, so I felt awful. So I just wanted to have a lie down, and like it was the worst possible day. I was having a really bad day. It's the worst day for it to even happen. I've just scared them. Get that bedding off your head. So anyway, yeah, it was this one here, which is Pluto and Goofy. And Goofy was the one who was being a bit of a bully. He was doing all the chasing. And at one point, I decided to watch them and see how it went, because I thought they might sort it out themselves. At one point, Goofy chased Pluto like over this end of the tank, and he was like stuck up here. He like jumped up and like they had a sort of like scuffle, and then when Goofy came back over here, I noticed he had like a tuft of hair in his mouth, and so he had like a bit of Pluto's fur, and I was like, right, that's it. Because what they kept doing was like putting their noses really close to each other, and then like going really still, and then like I'd seen it before with like my gerbils that didn't know each other, but it always seemed to stop. But this had just come out of nowhere, like they'd always got on before. So what I did is I took Goofy out, and then I checked that he wasn't hurt, and then put him in like a separate cage with like food and water, and then all the others were like fine. And then I took him out, and I just checked that he didn't have any injuries, and he didn't. He'd obviously just like lost a little bit of fur or something, but I couldn't see any marks or anything on him. So I left them there. I left Goofy in the other cage for about half an hour, and then I was doing some reading up in it, like what do I do, because obviously I didn't want to have to like rehome one or have one living in a different tank, because I've got so many tanks and cages at the moment, so it was really difficult like to know what to do. I was also really upset and like really tired at this point. I just wanted to go to sleep. So before I separated them, I was just like lying on my bed over here, like watching them, and it just wasn't getting any better. So when he pulled his fur out, I just separated them. I was thinking of a way to maybe like fit like a wire cage like inside here, but because it's got like if you can see, it's got like a thing dividing it, like a little pane of glass, I couldn't fit anything in. So just after half an hour, they seem to have all calmed down. I put Goofy in, and then basically there were no more problems. And now, like for ages, Pluto was like hiding in this little hut, and he wouldn't come out. But Goofy was going up to him, and like they were grooming each other, and it was just so weird. Like everything was fine, and because the other thing that I did was I moved Woody and all the males out of this room, and then we've come to the conclusion that it was probably like the smell. They could pick up on like the smell of the other males, and then this just like messed all of like their social ranking up. So obviously I used to think that Mickey was the boss, this one here, but I think from experience I think it goes by like the size now. Whichever gerbil is the biggest seems to always be the boss. So I think there was like a little shift in who's the boss now, so I think this one's definitely the boss, and everyone seems to have embraced that now. So I've been keeping an eye on them, but everything seems to be back to normal. They've been grooming each other, but they've all been sleeping together, so I think it was just like the whiff of like other male gerbils that just really like mess things up. So I can't believe I was so stupid to put them in together, because obviously I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, so they're all sorted out now, so I'm really happy about that, but it was scary. So sorry if that was really boring. It's a really long story. So yeah, Mickey is so much better at being held now, but I don't want to hold him right now without washing my hands, because I've been holding the babies and I don't want to transfer like the smell. But he's really good at being held now, so I'm really pleased with that. Yes, that's about all my updates on this. And I'll show you my pretty flowers. They're so pretty. I'm also, I love this picture that I have here, right? I was thinking, because I've got such a massive wall space here, of like printing off some of the really cute pictures that I've taken of all the gerbils. Hello, spying on me. I'm thinking of like putting them up here, so it's sort of like the gerbil corner. I thought that'd be quite a good idea. And then I was looking through my old birthday cards that I always keep, and like Valentine's cards, and I found these. Like, how cute is this? I know they sell like they sell these in like Wilkinson's, and my friend Emma got it me. Emma Fish. She's called Emma Fishington, but we always call her Emma Fish. So she always signs her cards like with a little fish. It's funny. So she got me this for my 21st birthday a year ago, and it's got little guinea pigs on. They're so cute. She always gets such cute cards. And then my sister got me this. It's got a little Robert Swarovski hamster on. She got it me for my 22nd birthday, which was just last month. So I'll keep these up there. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a wall thing up there, of all the gerbils, because I'm constantly taking pictures of all the gerbils with my Nikon camera, which is this beauty here. That's pretty. I got this like 2 years ago. I love it. It takes such good like clear close-up pictures, and it was like the cheapest one, but it's amazing. Well, not the cheapest one, but this is the Nikon D40, and if you want to take really good pictures of your pets, I recommend something similar to that because it's so good. Yeah, so that's the end of this little update. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any more requests, I promise to get them done soon. Let me know. And also, if you know the colour that Thumbelina is, then let me know that as well. Okay, bye. Bye, Mickey.